Okay. Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm with. Howdy-ho. I'm with my buddy John. We're gonna be reviewing Jumanji: The Next Level. I'm taking this to the next level. Remember Get Carter?
I've never seen Get Carter.
Oh, okay. I saw the one of the first DVDs I ever bought was this Stallone Get Carter, and I saw the.
Was that a sequel or something, or is there?
Well, that was a remake to the Michael Caine Get Carter from the '70s.
What am I thinking of? That there's another second one of. I thought it was Get Carter.
Oh.
And not a remake. I mean, like that was a sequel or first of and then there was a sequel.
It might have been
Or no, I'm thinking of Get Shorty.
Get Shorty. Yeah.
What was the other one? It went with Get Shorty.
It was Stay Cool. The second one was called Stay Cool.
Okay.
I saw Get Shorty.
I never saw
back in the early '90s. I never saw Stay Cool though. Meredith's supposed to.
Never seen any of them.
But
anyways, back to our regular schedule.
Yeah, I mean, we were like I mentioned on the thing with Hellcats at the very end. It was weird because they have like a set of, they have a set of things before the movie starts. Well, I mean, before they have like the thing with, let's say like sign a cell phone before they show all the trailers. But they showed the trailer for James Bond early on before it was a lo-fi. It was like.
Yeah, it had it really quiet. I don't know, like somebody bumped the audio.
Yeah, I know, really quiet on there. It was really weird. They had something like that. That's supposed to be high octane and stuff like that. Yeah, but Jumanji 2, people saying it was I know both Chris Stuckman
and technically Jumanji 3.
Yeah, Jumanji 3, yeah.
This is just called Jumanji: The Next Level.
Yeah, that's true. And like Chris Stuckman said, it was kind of a rush job because it just came out 2 years ago. But I think Halloween 5 and Nightmare on Elm Street 5 were, I think, those rush jobs because it came out like a year after the other one.
Oh, I think those were shot back to back, weren't they?
I don't think they were.
Oh, really?
I think they were. I
thought there was 2 that were shot back to back, and I thought those were it.
Oh. The only ones I knew at the time,
or maybe at the same time.
I don't know. Maybe I might be wrong about it. The only ones I know that were shot back were the Back to the Future 2 and 3, and Puppet Master 4 and 5.
There's a lot of movies. That back to
well,
back.
maybe they were. I don't know, but they said he really rushed out to get there. I hated Halloween 5. I did see Halloween 5 at the theater, but this is when I was in Germany. I saw both Nightmare 4 and Nightmare 5 in Germany. At the same theater during my two-year stay in Germany and when I was in the Army. Whereas for Jumanji: Next Level, it's really cool. It has like Danny DeVito and Danny Glover in there, and now one kid goes to stay with his uncle for a little bit, and they show the kids that out of the video game and stuff like that, just doing their thing, and they show you introduce Danny DeVito. He was really funny in the movie. I've seen him a while. Then you see him with the other kid, and you realize he was kind of short. You realize he's really short.
What kid? Huh?
But the taller kid, you feel. That one time it looks like Danny DeVito was really short a couple of times.
Danny DeVito is really short.
No. I'm just saying. I don't know. Just when you see those other kids and stuff, But there's nothing wrong. Danny DeVito's awesome.
Right. That's why he really, I think, brought a lot to Sunny.
I'm sorry.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was over, and then he did another season. Now they're talking about maybe doing more.
I don't know. I stopped watching it a while back.
Still worth watching.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. I think 2014 or 2013 last time I seen it. And Fred Savage directed some episodes of that, which was cool. But no, the one thing about Danny DeVito, he was in. I remember he did One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and then Jack Nicholson told him, he said he wants some advice, and he said don't ever do TV. And then Danny DeVito went to do Taxi, and he became really famous for that. Louis De Palma.
Yeah.
He became really famous. So that was one time where the advice was it's good he ignored that advice.
They have Taxi on Amazon Prime. It's weird. They don't have every single episode, and I don't know why. It's weird. It's like I think maybe they had the first episode, but didn't have episode 2. Then there's other ones missing. So there's like a 2-parter episode, and they didn't have the second part. So that's really weird. I don't know why they're missing episodes.
I don't know.
That's strange because I just went and rewatched them all because I haven't seen the show in years, and I always loved it.
Yeah.
And that's where Christopher Lloyd, got kind of big off of that as
Oh
well.
yeah, it was such a great show. And then I was thinking of like parts.
And Tony Danza.
You know.
Yeah, like those
Yeah.
three.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
got big off of that show.
Yeah, I mean, and then like with My Name Is Earl, you know, I remember I missed the last couple of episodes before it was the last season. I mean, it turned out before the show was canceled. I watched it, and I watched they had like a part one, and they never had the conclusion of that, showing to whose kid that was, or if it was, I can't remember what it was, but I wish they would have done a follow up just to finish up that
Wow.
two-parter.
My Name's Earl. Was that ABC? I think it was
Yeah,
ABC wouldn't let them do an episode.
Oh, NBC.
Or NBC.
NBC.
There's an episode that they wanted to do.
I'm sorry.
Clearing your throat.
Yeah.
That they never did. That, of course, Jason Lee and the guy who plays his brother wanted to do, and even the guy who created the show wanted to do, where it's going to have Jay and Silent Bob, and Earl has to make up all the drugs he stole off of Jay and Silent Bob, which I will kind of wish that they should have just done one anyways, and then saved it till years later and released it. But yeah, I think NBC was against it.
Oh,
but
wow.
the production company, they were all for it because those guys all work together. Because Jason Lee and Ethan Supple, they worked with Kevin Smith on some of his movies, and so that would have been
really cool. But that was the first.
So I would kind of tied My Name's Earl to the Views Huge.
Oh yeah, because I think that's the first time I saw Jason Lee was in Mallrats. I think the first time I've seen him. Well, anyways, he was
a
skateboarder. I think he's a skateboarder. Yeah. I like Mallrats, and he's the one that publicly apologized for him. But I like Mallrats. I always had. And then now back to Jumanji, to the next level.
We took this interview to the next level.
Yeah, I know, the next level. But I mean, he messed around with that video game again. They got sucked in, but I mean, this time. Well, I mean, they also had his, Danny DeVito had his friend Danny Glover come over.
Right.
And they were kind of like friends, but I mean, they had like kind of a grudge. Yeah, like a grudge against each
had
other.
A falling out.
Yeah.
For 15 years.
And then the kid decides in the middle of the night he wanted to be that guy again.
The Rock.
Yeah, and then he messes with the game. And then everyone gets sucked into that one girl, but they have different characters now. And what was great is that Danny DeVito's character was played by The Rock, and that Danny Glover's character was played by
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart is like very subtle, like imitation. It was very different. It was really good. And then The Rock was speaking with a Brooklyn accent. It was really funny. And I mean, the movie is really funny. I mean, and the locations were different. And, they had like
this level, so it's like a video game. They go to a different area of a video game.
Yeah, it wasn't as jungly as the first Jumanji. Yeah. But I mean, it was really cool. I mean, and it was weird because I really got into it because it really developed, it really fleshed out the characters and the comedy and the writing and stuff. You really cared about the characters. And they had some really great action scenes. They had stuff with ostriches. They had a scene with the bridges and these monkeys. It was really cool. And then some of the scenes, like if it was in the desert, you felt like a little warm. And then when it got cold and you showed the cold stuff and the snow stuff, I felt cold. It's just weird. I mean, I really got into it. I really like it. Yeah, it's really funny.
It's directed by Lawrence Kasdan's son. What was his name? Jake?
Jake Kasdan.
Yeah, because in Lawrence, he's famous for writing Empire Strikes Back, and then the two of them wrote the Han Solo movie. And I think Lawrence, didn't he also do Grand Canyon? Was Danny Glover in that too?
I believe he's Danny Glover and Kevin Kline. I did see Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, and that was a long time.
Yeah, that was a long time. I saw it on Cinemax.
Kasdan's really good. So I said, bring back the Kasdans to the Star Wars. Bring back Larry Kasdan to the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah.
He did for Han Solo. Because people were freaking out that they fired the directors from that.
Yeah.
But I was only somewhat interested until I found out Kasdans were writing it. And when they brought in Ron Howard, who's the top-notch director, I'm like, now I want to see it. And it became my fourth favorite movie.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
all the other people,
well,
say in England.
Well, no. I mean, it's just, you never know. But I really liked the movie a lot. It's a lot of fun. But, I really got into it. It was, I have to say something. There was a bunch of kids that went to see the movie, and then like they had like the thing they had Fathom Events, and I hate to be the mother trying to explain. They had a documentary for something about sex trafficking, and then you hear the kids in the back go, sex trafficking, sex trafficking, sex trafficking. I'd hate to be the mother to have to explain that to them. Oh, I heard him say it clear as day behind me, because kids are influential, or no, they get influenced by stuff they see. But I mean, I don't think the movie was. It's PG-13. I thought the violence was still. I didn't think I have a problem with kids watching. I don't think kids would have a problem with the movie. You know what I mean? Maybe like 7 and up, because usually use that thing
7 up yours.
Yeah, or they have like on Saturday mornings when they used to have that. They have the TV thing, usually TVY or something like that, and then they have TVY 7 for kids 7 and up. I'd say for kids 7 up because the violence is real stylized, so, and it's really funny. Yeah, it's really cool. So, I give it a 10 out of 10. I almost forgot to rate it. But no, I really liked the movie a lot. I don't think anything else really surprised me.
Oh, I got nothing.
It was really good though.
One. Yeah.
And there was another girl at the end that walked down with us. Oh, you like staying at the end of the credits too? And she smiled. I said, ever since the Bob and Doug McKenzie movie Strange Brew, remember seeing that? I like staying.
He's talking about probably.
Oh yeah, because she was really young. Yeah, I mean, well, she was probably 20. I'm gonna say 20.
I'd say younger.
Well, 18.
I thought she was a young teenager.
Oh, well, she's a young teenager though. And then, I mean, whenever they showed the thing when they had the credits and they had more footage, it said, all those people who left the theater and they're missing all this stuff. And then I would used to get yelled at because I'd stay in the theater all the way to the end of the credits. My sister gets so pissed off at me. But why did my sister, let's watch her stay all the way to the end of the credits, and she never wanted to. And then, like, with AJ, him and
don't have patience.
Yeah, I mean, well, my sister, and then with them, I took them to see Rise of the Silver Surfer because I felt weird about taking them to see PG-13 rated movies. This is before the real Marvel Universe started thing. I took him to see this because that was PG at Dollar Theater, and then he wanted to leave right as soon as the credits started. So all right, I didn't feel like dealing with it. And then Dad bought that for him. We watched it again. We saw. They had a scene with Galactus. I said, I don't remember seeing it. Yeah, because you wanted to leave before the credits were over with. That's where you got to stay at the end of the credits because they have extra movie in there. Oh, Oh.
But that's the way kids are.
Yeah, that's true.
You're probably the same way when you're little.
No, I don't. I mean,
about other things. Maybe not that
yeah.
Thing, but you're probably impatient about stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
They're just being kids.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean, it was fun taking the Dollar Theater. I missed the Dollar Theater. Dollar Theater was cool.
Yeah, especially when they had... Well, the one at the mall when you had 50 cent night, was that Tuesdays, I think?
Yeah, Tuesday was 50 cent night. I mean, because we went there a couple times, we saw Enemy of the State, which we liked. And Dad said he never saw it, Will Smith. But we saw it. I took him to see that. We saw Emner's New Groove, which I liked. That was a different version of a Disney film, a more comedy-driven. And then we saw Rules of Engagement with Samuel Jackson and Tommy Lee Jones. That movie sucked. I don't know if it was Rules of Engagement or something. The one with the flag that they had to take down. And that movie was awful. So, and Dad hated it too. So I guess that's it for me and John. We went all over the place with this video, but that's okay. So until next time, please take care of my Legion.
Rock on.